The console war is finally over. It's done. This week in gaming has been insane, and if you told me a decade ago that we'd have Gears of War on PlayStation and a PlayStation Studios game, which didn't exist at the time, but bear with, on Xbox, I don't think anyone would have believed you, but that's happened this week. Not only that, but No Man's Sky gets more customization in an update that I think has changed the game in a very good way, and 2 franchises get the revives they definitely deserve. Welcome to this week's Nerd Roundup, hosted by the Nerd Factory. I'm Jake. Let's catch you up. I'm just going to say it. The console war is done. It's done. It's over. The 26th of August was the day the console war died. Helldivers 2, a game that was made under the PlayStation Studios banner, came to Xbox. Along with this release, a Halo ODST Legendary Warbond was released, and it wasn't exclusive to Xbox. You can get it on PlayStation and you can get it on PC, which is, again, insane. The Warbond included Halo ODST-inspired weapons and armor, including the MA5C assault rifle, the M90A shotgun, the M7S SMG, and the iconic Halo pistol, the M6C Sockum. The price is a little bit more expensive than usual Warbonds, because it is 1,500 credits rather than the usual 1,000, but it makes sense considering it's the first one that they've had that is an actual collaboration with another title, or an IP, I guess, and it's still very well priced compared to most microtransactions these days. Like, the price you get for all of the stuff I've just mentioned, plus a few other things, is about the same as, like, getting a skin in Call of Duty. Like, it's actually crazy. But hopefully, this will be the first of many collaborations they have in Helldivers, because I'd really love if they can get Bethesda to jump on board, because I want to run around with Doom Guy. I want to be Doom Guy. But this crossover wasn't the only unimaginable thing that happened this week. On the same day, Gears of War Reloaded was released on Xbox and also PlayStation for the first time. The iconic Xbox title is one of many titles that were once exclusive to the Green brand, with the likes of Sea of Thieves and Forza Horizon releasing on PlayStation earlier this year, meaning that the lines of exclusivity are slowly fading away. Obviously, PlayStation and Xbox still have their own titles that are still exclusive, like for Xbox you still got Starfield, and for PlayStation there are a lot more. PlayStation are a little bit more protective, we'll go with some of their brands, especially with Horizon still being a PlayStation console exclusive, although you can still play that on PC with most of PlayStation titles nowadays, same as God of War and The Last of Us. But in the long term, I think that the exclusivity of games going away is very good for all gamers. You get the freedom of choice finally, where you can kind of go, I want to go on PlayStation because I prefer the PlayStation controller, or you go on Xbox and you prefer the Xbox controller. But you can still play whatever games you like. Like, you can play Call of Duty. You can play Call of Duty with anyone nowadays. Same with Fortnite and Helldivers now. It is just good. It's just good. We finally have a new release for Destiny. Finally, there is a new Destiny game. However, it is on phones. Destiny Rising is a game developed by NetEase using the universe of Destiny, but it's not the one you've been playing since 2014. They've rebooted the game. They've still used some of the lore that you know, such as the Traveler and the Tower, etc., but they've changed a few things. This is a new universe that doesn't include certain things that we've done in the game that we've loved since 2014, although the current game is a bit meh. Destiny 2 is a bit meh right now, in my opinion. And while we are starting afresh in Destiny Rising, it is a gacha game, so beware. If you enjoy it a lot, there is a good chance you'll be spending a hell of a lot of money on this game, because that's annoyingly how gachas work, is they will grab you with some cool gameplay, and then all of a sudden will give you this thing. It's like, hey, welcome to this raid. Would you like to do more damage? Here, pay money. You can do double the damage. That's a thing. That's a thing in the game, apparently, from what I saw on Twitter. But the game has included things that the Destiny community has asked for God knows how long, including bringing back SRLs in the game. There's player housing. You can have your own house in the game. And they've also got the Tower, which is something that players have asked for God knows how long in Destiny 2, and they still haven't done it yet, even though the tower has been being rebuilt since the almighty bloody crashed in that event that took, 3 hours, because they wanted to do it in real time. From what I've played, I only did the tutorial. From what I played, it seems pretty cool. I still gotta play a bit more to see how the game actually is, in my opinion. But I don't know if it's gonna hit the Destiny itch in the same way that Destiny did, but only time will tell. They've got raids, they're doing things that obviously the community have wanted for God knows how long, so only time will tell. Only time will tell. No Man's Sky has been updated once again, with Voyages is the new name for the DLC. The update has included the ability to build your own ship, kind of like you can do in Starfield, but it seems like they've taken what Starfield does and given you a lot more customization and the ability to do as you please. As I've seen so many people make so many ships from the sci-fi world that you know and love. I have seen Star Destroyers and the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. I've seen the Super Destroyer from Helldivers. I've also seen the UNSC frigate from Halo. All with interiors. Because they've also added in the ability to have walkable interiors. So you've also can build the Millennium Falcon and then also build the inside. I've seen pictures of it. If I can find where those pictures are, I'll put it on screen. Some people are very talented, and it's kind of insane. But it's not the only thing that they've added into this game. They've also added in multiplayer crews. They've also added in spacewalking. There's obviously new missions. There's new graphical improvements that they've added. There's a new expedition as well. So there's a whole bunch of stuff they're doing in the game. But No Man's Sky, as much as I love Cyberpunk and how terrible it was in the beginning and how brilliant it is now, I'm pretty sure No Man's Sky is the best comeback in gaming. And it keeps upping its level of comeback every single time it updates. And it makes me very excited for Light No Fire, which is the Hello Games' next game they're making, because it's insane. But to be honest, I need to play No Man's Sky. I haven't played it in so long, so I might need to go and restart my playthrough and go from the beginning and see how it goes. Maybe I'll record it. Maybe I'll put it up on the channel. Who knows? EA has announced that Skate's early access release will be on September 16th. It is the first Skate game since Skate 3 in 2010, which was 15 years ago. So it's been a while. The long wait for the announcement, obviously we had an announcement ages ago, but this is the actual proper announcement of, hey, the game's actually releasing, or into early access at least. The announcement was tied with an in-engine gameplay trailer reminding players of what once was, because there's a lot of comedy in this trailer that I think video games kind of have moved to a more semi-serious thing, obviously excluding Fortnite, because Fortnite's kind of in its own territory. But the game will also be free, so anyone can just download it and play it on the 16th of September, which is what, 3 weeks away? 2 weeks away, give or take? But if you can't wait for playing it yourself, a lot of people were playtesting the game and have been since the original announcement. And they've all been released from their NDA, so they've been showing gameplay left, right, and center. So if you want to go have a look at some of the cool gameplay and maybe have a nostalgia trip, because it plays a lot like Skate 3, just go on social media, just search Skate gameplay, and I'm sure you can find some somewhere on the internet. It'll be there. Now you're all caught up. This one's a little bit shorter, because hopefully I was trying to get this on time. I am literally editing and recording this probably about an hour before this is going out. Like right now, it is Monday the 1st of September at 4:30. So hopefully this will be on time, because this didn't take that long to render last time, and the video was longer. So we'll see. But hopefully there'll be a little bit more news next week, because this week was very short. I've already seen a few things that have come out, like, what is it, I think it's the 3rd of September, 007 video game is getting a look at, which we'll talk about next week. So that'll be there, but there's already more content coming your way. But, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, as you'll get a Nerd Roundup every Monday at 6 PM. Hopefully, if I can do it on time. We'll see. If you have any suggestions on what you want to see or what you want me to talk about in this, in case, obviously, I've missed something, just put it in the comments below and I'll try and respond as soon as I can. But other than that, see you next week.